Right, how's it going everyone? This is Chris, and today I've got something a little bit different. As you know, if you've been watching my live commentaries, I've been playing quite a lot of ground war domination. Unfortunately, the last 4 or 5 games have all been losses, despite being on top of the leaderboard, first to second place. I've always been on the losing team, and this game's another one. I played it today, and I ended up getting a 42 and 13, so a pretty good score, but the team ended up losing. So I thought I'd do something a bit different and create like an analytical commentary where we watch the game, and I'll go through and talk about the different scenarios and what happens. So the first thing I want to do here is capture the B flag. That's the main thing you want to do in domination. So I'm chucking grenades and flashes and concussions and everything down there to get the enemy team off it. We managed to clear off the area, and then I dropped down in just a second. I think it's more by accident. I think I just fall off this balcony there. So I've got to try and deal with all these people coming for me while in the middle of the swamp. So this is what happens after I've died. The enemy team just push forwards, and then as you can see, they managed to capture the flag. So not a good start. So I respawn now, make my way back over to the B flag. That's kind of what I want to do now. Make sure I clear the rest of the guys away from there and manage to retake it. So I can see on the radar they're all down in the B area. Take that guy out from the bridge, and then just to make sure no one tries sneaking around the bike, I'll drop that claymore down. Now I can see this guy on the radar, but I've got teammates coming from C, so I expect them to kind of deal with him. So I go back to my job of clearing people off the B flag with my grenades and everything. This guy just decided to quit the game and just stood in the way. But unfortunately now I get pegged. Now let's look at what happened there. So let's rewind a bit. I've just dropped my claymore down because I saw that guy on the radar. I was waiting for him for a couple of seconds, but I decided to leave him. But now, as you can see, he managed to sneak round. Doesn't trip the claymore. Plus he's wearing Flak Jacket, so that wouldn't have affected him. He manages to take out about 3 guys, including me. So a bit of bad timing there. So just respawn now. Toss a couple of concussions and a grenade to see if he's still there, and then try and make my way back to that B flag once again. Drop some grenades down there. I think I get a nice kill with a grenade just here, and then just try and swat all the flies hanging around around the B flag. I think it looks a bit clear now, so I'll drop down and try and recapture it with my teammates. We managed to do it, so that's a good move. Nearly get pegged by that guy hiding behind the rock, but managed to evade him, and then I managed to sneak a couple of kills hiding in these bushes, because all the enemy team are going to be coming from A. Now you see there I've got pegged from behind, so let's look. There's 3 guys coming from that A side. You see one of them goes around the opposite side of the rock where I'm hiding. I managed to get the one on the right that I was looking at, but old Henry, he managed to get me from behind. So now for some reason I've respawned in the marshland area. We've got B and C, so I'm not sure why I didn't spawn up near C. Maybe some of the enemy team were up there, which pushed out the spawn. So I'll drop a claymore down here just to protect this alleyway while I'm trying to get myself over to that upper shed area. You can see a couple of people in the distance. I'll try and pick them off while in prone. You'll see in just a second I get a kill from that claymore. Someone was trying to kind of sneak round. But unfortunately, there's a second guy who makes it through. Obviously the claymore's gone, so I don't look behind me, and he manages to take me out. Here comes the little level 7 player. So rewind a bit. There goes the claymore, and unfortunately for that guy, it explodes in his face. But that leaves the alleyway open for this guy with his machine gun. So he just trundles down, comes across me laying on the ground, and just easily takes me out. It's an easy kill. So respawn once again. Same goes. I want to make my way down to the B flag. I see this little skull and crossbones, which means someone's died just down there. So I'll try and flash them and grenade them out. Nearly made a bit of a mistake with this one because I threw a flash just as I saw the guy, but luckily I think one of my teammates manages to get him, even though I don't realise and still spray into the building. So there's plenty of flashes going off here. Luckily I've got my Tactical Mask Pro perk, so these flashes don't really do anything to me. So I can just kind of ambush these guys as they come through. Luckily for me as well, I've got Flak Jacket Pro, which protects me from these grenades. Now, if you heard the announcer mentioning that we're losing the B flag, so let's look at what's happening in the meantime. You saw me in the corner take out those 2 guys, but down in the left, the guys, the enemy team, there's about 3 of them, managed to capture the B flag. So just as I heard that, I switched focus and try and retake B. Most of the guys have gone, just leaving old flyaway shooter, whatever his name was. Managed to take him out, and then it's time to try and drop down and retake B. I know there's guys coming from that little doorway from the A area, so I managed to take him out to get my napalm, and then I think I dropped down in just a second to try and retake B. Getting a bit confused at who's my teammate and who's not. So here we go now, managed to retake B with my team, which is good news. The score's pretty much neck and neck. Now this is where I'd almost get killed by that guy behind the rock, and then I managed to hide in these bushes once again and keep an eye out for people coming through this doorway. Unfortunately, I think I was on the spy plane of the enemy team, and Henry obviously knew I was there, so he managed to peg me. So now the enemy team are going to be wanting to capture B once again, so I need to make my way back down there. Unfortunately, I've spawned out on the marshland again. Maybe because that guy was hiding behind those barrels, pegging people as they come out from the C spawn area. A couple of the guys in the distance, I managed to pick one off with some bad accuracy. Toss the grenade, which I think gets a hit marker. But basically slowly making my way closer and closer to the big flag, which looks like they've recaptured it. Which is not too good for us. We've got a very slight lead, but that's not going to last. So a couple of teammates on there seem to capturing it. I kind of join in. I think I'm on my own now, but unfortunately that guy down behind that rock gets me again. He's making use of the head glitch where you can shoot through the rock, because if your view can see over the top of the rock, it means your gun can also shoot. So made a bit of a difficult target for me, but drop a quick claymore to make sure no one comes up that back passage area. I see a few teammates going down towards B, so I thought I'll try and make my way down this area. Unfortunately, that guy got me. So let's take a look at that replay. You see that level 8 player? He trundles out and gets blown up by the RC car. Now you notice Mr. Tartan Tiger, he's got a motion sensor there, which is probably what notified him of me. So I think I try and make my way down this area once again. Throw a couple of flashes and grenades out, and I managed to just take this guy out after flashing in.
Enemy care package incoming.
And now this area, I see all my teammates near the B flag, so I thought I'll try and make my way round the back and keep the enemy team away from those players. Luckily, I've got my Tac Mask Pro, so these flashes and explosions don't do anything. But managed to take quite a few guys out, but eventually it gets a little bit too overwhelming. So in the meantime, I'm hoping that my teammates manage to retake B. Unfortunately, I got caught reloading, but so for some reason I'm spawned near their A spawn now, so I don't know what's going on there. But I thought I'd try and keep people off the B flag, try and allow my teammates to recapture it. It looks like they've got it. Oh no, that's C. So I can see people down near B anyway. So I thought I'd try and pick people off in their spawn, try and keep them away from the B flag, give my teammates a chance. So I hang around in this area, try and cause a bit of a distraction. I've got people from all sides creeping out. I think there's just me and this one other guy who's picking people off out of their spawn. Basically want to go on a Rambo mode and try and cause a big distraction for him to refocus on us rather than the B flag, to allow teammates to capture it. Get a bit of a napalm kill streak in the meantime, which I can use a little bit later to protect the B flag. I think now I see guys on the radar, try and guess which way they're going to be coming from, but I kind of make a wrong decision and go to the left, and they're coming from the right. So we're overwhelmed there, too many guys. So let's take a look at what was happening in the meantime. You see a few guys over on B trying to retake it. Unfortunately, they don't have Flak Jacket, so they get blown up by a grenade and gunned down.
Enemy spy plane incoming.
So I've respawned, called in that napalm, try and give some air support. Back to trying to get some kills and trying to clear people off the B flag. I think it's looking a bit clear now, so I think I'll drop down and try and retake it. But I think this is the area now where oh no, we've managed to retake it. I managed to keep a couple of people off it before getting caught off guard reloading once again. I never know whether to equip Warlord or Sleight of Hand, but I think Warlord got me more kills with my extra grenades. You see there the enemy team, there's plenty of them, managed to quickly retake the B flag and then advance up. One guy in particular makes his way and kills quite a few guys, including me, as I'm throwing these grenades. You see him in just a second. Here he comes, managed to get me. So let's take a look at his point of view. He captures the B flag and carries on making his way up. He takes out this guy and then takes me out, and then makes his way even further up into the spawn and takes this guy out. But then unfortunately for him, I've respawned and come back to get my revenge. So let's take a look at that from my point of view. So respawn, see that guy is on the radar, and just quickly take him out for some payback. So now the score's getting creeping up in their favour. I need to try and get some more grenades and retake that B flag. Getting grenades myself, I think one of those bounced off that railing, but luckily I got my Flak Jacket to protect me. I think I managed to get a few kills there, clear people off the B flag. Just one more to go, and then I drop down to try and retake it. And this is the area now where you can see there now the prone blocked message is popping up on the screen. I'm pressing the prone button time and time again to lay down, but there was something blocking me, so I think that was kind of related to my death there. I don't know what it was, but unfortunately we didn't manage to secure the B flag for the win. So unfortunately another defeat, 42 kills and 13 deaths on my part, 4 captures, managed to defend once. But if we look down and look at their team, they've got plenty of defends on their flags, so it looks like a lot more of their teammates were playing the objective. So unfortunately for me, that means another loss. So if you enjoyed this little analytical commentary, drop me a thumbs up and let me know if you want to see more. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.